So here go, welcome to the channel. So this is a question that we are gonna do today. This is going to be a C programming question series where I will tackle different type of questions and explain it to you. If you want just the answer, just go to this timestamp that I have put. You can just get the answer. Now we are going to solve this question, uh, and I'm going to explain everything one by one. So let's go. I will be using a Turbo C. Uh, there are different type of other softwares, but I'm using this because the standard colleges they use this compiler. So it will be easy for you to understand at your school or college. So let's start. So first we have to put the header files which include HTML which is standard input and output. Then we are going to put another header file which is formula.h. These are these are included here so that we can call the standard library of standard input and output and console input and output. So let's go. Now we are going to define a function which is void main. In every program, it's where the execution starts from. So what is this? This is a main function. In here we are going to write the body of the program. Here we are going to solve the problem that we have, which is find the sum of array, not array elements. Find the sum of array elements. So let's do it. First we have to define what data type the array will be. As in our case, let's assume it's int because we are actually finding the sum and sum should be int. So we define the int data type with array. I'm gonna assume we are gonna maximum size is 10 of an array. Let's give an array n. We will do it later too. Because if you guys wanna understand the basics of programming, you need to know how to think of a program. You never know how many variables or things you will be needing in the program down there. You cannot just tell if you have not memorized. So first I'm gonna put a function named clear screen. This function is here to clear the screen before we compile or run the program. After clear screen, we are gonna print that. This is also another function. Here we are gonna declare or print on the screen to ask the user what will be the size of the array. So after this, we have to put another function named scanf because user gonna be entering some value, so we'll be needing the output. And we are going to have declare a variable which is another variable of int data type, and here we are going to store the value of the size of the array so that we can use it in the array. Okay, so after this, until here you can see we have printed to the user to enter the size of the array. We have actually stored that n value at some n variable name. Consider it as a box where we have put that number which the user is going to enter. So now we have it saved. So let's go. Now we have to enter the array. Array is actually a consecutive memory allocation. So now we have to enter each one of our user entry to the array. So to do it, we have, if the user entered 10, we have to do it 10 times. But we are not going to write it 10 times. We are just going to write a loop which will help us do it in one single statement without writing it 10 times. So we are considering a for loop with I starting at 0, I going up to n, and I plus plus. Now we are going to write again the scanf function, which is the standard input function. We are going to take integer data type. The percentage d denotes integer. Then we are going to store it at, this is the address of operator. We are going to store it as the array location. We are going to store it as I. So this is how we are going to get this array variable or the array. Okay. Now we are going to print that, or we can do it later. Now let's find the sum of the array. Now we have added one more in data type variable, which is I. So now we're gonna consider another loop, because we have, after this loop, what do we have? If the user enters 6, let's assume he enters 6, this loop will go for 6 times, starting at 0, going up to 5, which will be almost 6. And after 6 times, we will be getting 6 different values in this array. Now we have to find the sum of those 6 values. So let's find the sum. For that, we are considering another loop, which again start at 0 and going up to n I plus plus. So we are considering a variable named sum. Now we have to consider sum plus array. Okay. So we have declared another variable sum, which is initialized with a 0. This sum is going to be initialized with a 0. That's because when this compiler come to it, maybe this sum memory variable have another value too, or maybe no, but still we cannot take the risk. So we are assuming it to be 0, because after this program have to be run so many times maybe, then we will crash to errors, because it will not be initialized properly, and that's not good for the program. So after doing it for the for loop, the first loop was for the array element entries. The second loop is for array element sum. Now after this loop, we have got the sum of these array elements in this sum variable. Now what we gonna do? We just got to print this variable. Nothing else. That's simple. Printf percentage d, or we can write a little message for the users. We are going to write our little message. The sum of array element is, again I'm going to write slash. So this is our little message for the users. Now we're going to put our get function, which will help us in holding the value of the string. So this is the program. This is it. Now let's save this program, because it's so important to save the program. Array sum.c. Okay. Now we are going to compile the program. We have 0 errors as well. So let's run the program. It's asking array size, where I mentioned 5. Now elements 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here is it. So this is the array element sum. I'm going to pause the video so that you can note down the code. This is the code. So thank you for watching. You can give me your opinions down below in the comment. This is my first video. I will be eagerly waiting to read your all comments, and it will be appreciated for me if you give your opinions, and if you want this channel to be in Hindi, to be in English. I am uh, literally hoping you guys enjoy this video. And I also learned the C programming language within months. I'm not a pro, that I regret, but I wanted to help you guys, because I face some consequences of my decisions that I made in past months while learning this C programming, but I don't want you guys to be a part of it. I just want to help. I'm not a pro, I'm again repeating it. And I like if you ask doubts or anything regarding this code or any other problems if you want to me to solve. You can just put it in the comment. I will solve it and post a video. Thank you.